And it's a mirror that's very nice, because there's some mirrors that come with palettes and you're like, dude, is there like a fog over this thing? I've removed the plastic and I still can't see myself. Hi guys, this is Caroline, always reminding you that you are created beautifully. Guys, I have missed all of you guys. I know it has been a hot minute since I have uploaded a sit down video here on my channel. Been kind of posting vlogs, but kind of gaps in between. I am in a new location. Of course, you can't tell because it's the same background, but we are doing some big things and I will be sharing that soon on my channel. I also have my family visiting. As you can tell from the title of this video, today is a review, first impressions, try on of the new Huda Beauty palette. As most of you guys may know, she does one big palette per year, and this is the time. This is the Mercury Retrograde Huda Beauty palette, and I absolutely love it, but I will save that till the end of this video. So if you're curious at all on my thoughts regarding this palette and also how I achieved this look, please continue watching. Oh, and if you are new to my channel, there is a red button down there. Would you please consider pressing that button so that you are subscribed to my channel? That way you will know every time I post up a new video. I do so much here on my channel, not just covering beauty and weight loss and health, but also I do cleaning videos, which is my most viewed video. I will place that here in the bar because I just got so much crazy feedback. If you're curious, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Guys, so let's go ahead and get started. At the end of this video, I will give you my final thoughts. We will also have swatches on there for you, so don't forget to watch all the way till the end. The first color we're going to go into is Libra, and I'm taking a M441. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to put that into my upper crease area. Now this is kind of like a lilac color. It reminds me of my wedding because our colors were lilac. When I first saw this color, in all truth, the whole palette was like not even appealing to me because the colors looked really muted, very dusty like. And so my fear with colors like that, or these pastel colors, is that they will not show up on my brown skin. Now I was so pleasantly surprised. As you can see, as soon as I put that color on my lid, it's like I'm taking me back to the 80s. Immediately what I'm finding out is that these colors are super pigmented. When she had introduced this palette, the first thing she's talking about is that they're creamy, and absolutely that is what I'm getting from these colors. Super easy to apply. So again, I'm taking the M441 and I'm just going to dust that into my upper crease area. And I'm getting pretty close to my brow bone. Next, I'm taking a Morphe E17 and I'm going into the color Hot Mess. Now I'm going to place that right in my eye socket because I want that in my actual crease area. So I'm just going to go in circular motions. We're going for a very rounded eye look today. So I'm just wiggling my brush in there and I'm going to stick it in my socket and I'm going to move it going towards the inner eye. The pigmentation of these colors are outstanding. I haven't seen shadows this color come out without having a white base on my brown skin. So I'm really, really loving this palette. Ooh, there wasn't much fallout with the matte colors, but with the glitters, there was definitely some fallout. So I'm going to go ahead and powder the underneath of my eyes and I will be back. Guys, how are you guys doing? I'm definitely looking forward to Thanksgiving with having all of my siblings here in one place. I promise to vlog a lot of that because you know, my channel is not just makeup. I like to include my life in there, and we're just gonna expand, guys. In 2000, that's my year. I'm claiming it. We are gonna do big things. So happy to be back on here. You guys, honestly, you don't know. I'm going in with a Morphe 514 and I'm going in with the color Off Balance. And I'm going to add that right into the inner part of my eye just so it gives us a nice bright pop of color. You'll notice in most of my eye looks that I do always like to add a little bit of color right in here. All right, we are gonna go ahead and cut the crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through that. I am just going in with the Rumor 03 and I'm gonna cut my crease with that. And as you can see, I'm not going all the way to the outer corner. We will just fade that in. So I will have to say, when she used the color Nebular, she said it was her ultimate favorite color. I definitely wanted to implement that into this look. But honestly, my favorite color so far in the palette, again, this is my first time opening it up, getting it out of the box, but Mercury, that is my jam. So I'm going in with the M326. I'm gonna take that color Mercury. I did find out that when using the glitter type of shadows, that wetting the brush is gonna give you the best color payoff. So I'm just going in with Max Fix Plus. I'm gonna take that color and I am going to run that right in the inner part of our eye. So far so good. Not much fallout at all with that color. The next shade I'm gonna go into is Nebular, which is beautiful. It's kind of like purple, blue, silver, all in that color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it right up next to Mercury, and then we will blend them in together. When I first saw her show the palette like this, like my lights are so bright, so it's not really doing it justice, but I was so unimpressed by this palette, guys. But after she applied it to her lids, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I just had to grab it. Like, I have limited myself to 3 splurges for Christmas. So this is an early Christmas gift from my husband to me, because I was like, I have to have this one, honey. It's so unique and it's so different from anything I have in my collection that it was like, okay, it's worth it. And like when you use your finger, it just makes it pop so much more. Like, look at that, guys. So beautiful. And you know what, I was thinking when I saw shimmer colors, they do still remind me for like the holidays. These colors you could definitely rock for New Year's. Of course, we're all used to the gold and red, but this is definitely still gives me the vibes of that winter wonderland that we see in Christmas. You know, the icicles and stuff like that. So I will be rocking this. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of the Cosmic, which is like that pink bubblegum color there. I am gonna wet my brush. I'm going with the Morphe 326. I'm just gonna add that into my inner tear duct area. I do wanna darken in my outer V, so I'm going in with the Morphe 222. I'm gonna add that right in the outer V. I'm gonna stamp that in the corner. And then look how pigmented that is, guys. Like, pigmentation and how creamy and buttery these colors are outstanding. I'm sure you're already knowing where I'm going with this. Like, let's just wait till the end. So I'm gonna add that into my outer V. I'm gonna kind of just feather it a little bit. A little bit goes definitely a long way. I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe E17 and I'm just gonna blend that out because I definitely don't want it to be like a harsh line. I'm gonna bring it in just a tad bit to our outer crease as well. All right, and for our brow bone area, so I'm going in with this beautiful kind of peachy color Momentum. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add some eyeliner and then some lashes, and then I will be back so that we can finish up this look and I can give you my thoughts and we will have some swatches. All right. So I already have my eyeliner, my mascara on, and so we're gonna go ahead and finish up this look. I do wanna add a pop of color because I wanna play with a little bit more of the shadows here, but I'm gonna start off with just adding some black liner in my waterline. I really want to go into this color Haze. It's kind of a minty green, kind of like a Tiffany's color. I'm going to just take a Morphe 169 and I'm going to dab that in there. I'm hoping that this really picks up, and I'm going to put that right at my lower lash lines. Now, it definitely picks up, but I do think that this color in particular would probably do better if I had a white base. Actually, no, as I layer it, it comes across pretty bright. I take that back. This color is perfectly fine on its own. It's definitely one of those palettes that you don't expect much from. At least I didn't from when she first introduced it, but I'm so happy I pulled the trigger and purchased this because I am loving it. I think for the actual inner corner of my eye, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try this Super Moon color. I'm not sure if this is considered a topper, but we will see if that will show up here. I did wet my brush. It's definitely a pop of color, as you can clearly see that distinction there, but I would say that this color is really more of a topper. It probably goes well on top of another color. And this one too, I don't know if it's just the way it's formulated, but it's crumbling up a little bit, but I'm not getting the pigment that I want there. Maybe I'm gonna try out this color called Galaxy. Oh, okay, there, that's that much better. I'm liking that a lot. Gonna add some mascara there. So this is pretty much all that I'm gonna do to the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my look, and then I will give you my final thoughts on this palette. it's done. I absolutely love this palette. This palette came out, I believe, last Friday. I put in my order on the 25th. Guys, it came in the mail on Monday. So Huda Beauty. Customer service on point, never disappointed. I do have the small pink neon palette. And so let's talk about a few things. So here is the packaging. So pretty, guys. Like, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. The packaging is that sturdy. It's the same packaging she used for the small compacts. So it does have like this snapback that you open and close. I'm giving the packaging 10 because I love that it's so sturdy. It feels good. It feels nice. Let's get into price point. So there are 9 buttery matte. Absolutely. The matte blend like a dream. 6 high shine creamy metallics, saturated with electrifying pearls, 1 glitter powder charged with glass pearls and silver sparkles, and 2 sheer multi-reflecting shadows for a multi-dimensional glow. And I'm thinking that's that white one that I initially tried to have in my inner corners. I am gonna go ahead and swatch all of the colors for you just so you can have a better idea of them. I purchased mine on the actual Huda Beauty site. Right now it is currently sold out. There are 18 shadows for $67. What does that equal out? Well, that's approximately $3.72 per shadow, which it is a hefty price. I'm not gonna lie. I think if you are not really into very pastel bright shimmer colors, I would pass on this palette. But if you are very daring, because you can definitely get away with some neutral colors here, but if you want to take it to that next level, like cross over the bridge and start with some really bright sparkles and shimmers and just play with color, this is the palette for you. For myself, because I like color and I really am going out of my comfort zone with these shadows, I don't mind at all. For me, it's worth absolutely the $67 that they're asking for. I think this palette is very unique. I love the colors and I would totally recommend it. I love that there's this gigantic mirror in here. Like, for me, that's a big plus. And it's a mirror that's very nice, because there's some mirrors that come with palettes and you're like, dude, is there like a fog over this thing? I've removed the plastic and I still can't see myself. I'm gonna go ahead and start swatching them. And these swatched beautifully. This first one here is Off Balance. Then we have Galaxy. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Libra, Crash, which I think would be a beautiful crease color. Momentum, which is what I used on my brow bone area here today. And then Supermoon right here, which is so pretty. Like, it's swatched so gorgeous. I couldn't get that to swatch on my eye for some reason, but on my arm, it just swatched out beautifully. All right, so these are our final swatches, left to right. So this is Vortex, Hot Mess, Supernova, Karma, which is a beautiful crease color. I would love to play around with that some more. Gold Glitch, and then this final one here is Frazzled. This palette is totally sold out, but it is supposed to drop at Sephora October 31st. Check me out on Instagram, subscribe to my channel here. I do so much, you really don't want to miss out. As always, God bless you. I will see you again later. Bye. Oops. So I'm going in with my M514, and I'm going in with a color called Off Stage.